Welcome back, everybody. Like, oh, here's Densetsu no Star Medal. We have a very powerful Pongo today. Well, it's almost max stats outside of his special stat, which we'll probably never see maxed out, unfortunately. It doesn't seem like we're gonna get all. No. Doesn't seem like we're gonna get everybody to level 60 in this playthrough, unfortunately. We have two guys with amnesia now. Which is odd because my first playthrough of this game, I actually got to level 60 during. Everyone to level 60 during the last round of extra visions in the post game. I end up about 15 levels ahead of where I, well, yeah, literally 15 levels ahead of where I am now. So I don't know why I seem to be behind now. Because I never, well, I guess it's not true I never did any grinding. But it was very, very little, I thought it was. So I was a little confused by there having such a difference. I'm clearly trying to kill everything I find in this playthrough, too. Oh well. I don't think you guys are going to feel too sad about not getting to see max stats, at least. I don't think so. It's like you get to see anything you want, otherwise it's just I do more damage and whatnot, and take less damage. You won't get to see anybody get totally overpowered like Pongo is, except for Pongo, I guess. Because they're not pulling that kind of min-max with anybody. But whatever. So I decided to completely remove all of Klonoa's defense. But that'll probably make him pretty much a one-shot. I don't really intend to be that disciplined whenever I play as him. Yeah, see? It's a good thing to break every single statue. Because sometimes the single one you don't break is the one that actually has stuff in it. Which very well may be an item that cannot be replicated. Seriously? Come on. Oh, you know, I'm thinking about it. In just last episode, there was a boomy that exploded. I said, oh, I'll come back to that boomy later and make it respawn, but I never did. There we go. Well, at least I fixed it this time. We are making a beeline for finishing this series, though. We get through almost every part of this game a lot more quickly than I think we will. It's really strange. Of course, I know I'm doing for the most part, so I'm just getting through the game more quickly, but even then, it surprised me. Whenever I try to estimate how long this game will last, my estimate ends up being off by a decent margin. My original estimate for the length of this game was over 100 episodes. Then once I got pretty close to finishing the main story, I was thinking it's probably going to be about 100 episodes total. And now it's seeming like it's going to be less than that. Look, I'm in Amnesiac. It doesn't really matter if you take away my special stat right now. Makes no difference. Starts with Klonoa, of course. I want to get rid of these guys. Stop that. So many eggs being used. I'll get rid of these guys. There we go. So they're not healing as Klonoa tries to take care of them. They're taking refuge in the bodies of the other ones. Okay. Come on. Here we go. Now, just one more. I would like to think that just the same way that I have developed a lot of patience building up special stat in this game very regularly to deal with the many special stat enemies we have to deal with at various points in this game. The audience has also developed a tolerance for it. But, I mean, unless you take some particular approaches to gameplay, namely just not killing all the enemies, and then become very underleveled as a result, making your stats even more difficult to work with. You kind of have to do that to get by. What? 744? I think so. Yep. Come on, out with that boomy. Where's your loading zone? Maybe you're right over here or something like that. Just need to cross the border of the loading zone so this guy will reappear. Come on, man. There's no way he's just loaded the entire time you're in this level. Like, he should not be loaded while I'm on this platform here, I can tell you that. At least this game's low health noise isn't as annoying as some other games. I'm reminded of Kingdom Hearts and its low health warning. My god. Nobody ever wants to use SOS setups in that game. Because being at low health is just a punishment of itself because of the sound you hear the entire time. There we go. There we go. Took way too much effort. Alright, so Guntz could probably use a little bit of something. Man, it looked like it was just shooting right through the shield right there. Of course, when I try to make that sort of thing happen, I just end up finding a majority of my shots going into the shield. I look like I actually deflected that move rushing me right then. More things the Guntz doesn't do. Eggs are nice though. Alright, level up for Pongo. Boom. Very close to max stat Pongo. Very, very close. And, oh yeah, Klonoa needs a second stat up first. Alright. Whoa. I just wasn't really prepared to have an enemy throw at me right then. This Pongo really needs distance to deal with those guys. There we go, that's a little bit more favorable. Screw you too, man! But seriously, what's with the... I say most of Guntz's stats suffer because he has this whole issue with how I'm trying to actually distribute his stats pretty evenly. I think part of the issue here, the one thing that confuses me a lot, is that he continues to have issues with agility. Whoa, lag. Despite me putting in every possible effort. Literally every possible effort, like, it cannot be improved anymore, to increase his agility stat. Like, it seems like for him to actually not be constantly missing enemies, unless the game wants him to always be missing enemies, which would seem odd, it seems like to not be constantly missing enemies and getting critted on, Guntz absolutely has to both max out his stats and use accessories. Which would be really strange, wouldn't it be? Come on, dude. Just let me get rid of you. There we go. See, Klonoa earns his fair share that way. Very large part of his experience is just from the special enemies. I know that Klonoa is not going to get rid of this guy. Or, I know Guntz isn't going to get rid of that guy I was on. And Klonoa may or may not. Oh, these guys again? Okay. Again, a new variation of it. An old enemy. Or, not so old enemy. These guys, much like how we saw with the, what were they? projectile enemies. These guys are a variant of the old enemy. Also, Guntz is no longer an Amnesiac. Beautiful. Of the old enemy, where instead of dropping only money, they drop only experience. Which is cool, because we have no use for money now. Or at least, the one use we do have for money, we have way more money than we could possibly ever need for. I'm not gonna run out of money just buying a bunch of eggs, I assure you. I think that missed. Screw off, you lot. God. Wait, so did Guntz actually hit 45? Oh, he did. Cool. Actually, I should get Guntz to be the first one to level up, so now I don't need to worry about him at all for a moment. It's cool. It's not a position I'm used to being in. I don't know where these guys kill you off to if you don't... or if you get caught by them, but I don't particularly care to find out. I doubt it's interesting. Ah, come on. Screw off. Wait, that was a... okay, 2 crits. So to say that first one didn't do as much damage as I thought it would, considering that it sounded like it was a crit. Because Klonoa was crying out in very sharp pain, which is indicative of it being a critical hit on me. Okay, so 2 shots bring me down to single-digit HP again. Is not totally what I'd be wanting, but sure. It's always nice to get healed and then immediately be brought straight back down to waiting for the next level up, so I don't have to watch my HP as much anymore. Go away. I'm so tired of all these special stat enemies, please! Special attack enemies, that would be... seriously though. So I don't know what the red ones do. The description probably tells you, actually. I never bothered... yeah, somebody wrote all the descriptions down online. I could probably try to translate it someday. If I ever want to. I haven't actually translated many enemy descriptions in this game. And by translate it, I mean just looked up what they say. And then stick it into Google Translate. Not like full-on producing a translation that would be given to or presented to the public. Screw off. Wait, why was it that somebody just happened to get... those guys just happened to get 2 crits on me? Or one of those guys just happened to get 2 crits on me after so much missing me right after I got a level up. Right? Until then, every single hit they tried to land on me just missed me. And then, not only do they hit me afterwards, but they get a crit on me. 2 crits on me, in fact. How'd that happen? It's really anomalous, isn't it? I would love it for you to not be the only one that's capable of actually damaging these enemies. And I like you having your niche use and all that, but seriously. It's just too much. It means having to try to get by that enemy with only 1 special bar. That means you're filling that bar very, very often. Okay. That was almost done. He's gonna be at max stats. Special attack aside. Once we finish this. Once we get this level up. Come on! There we go. Stupidly powerful Pongo. I'm still gonna balance his level ups with everybody else, just for the sake of fairness. And for the sake of finally getting to see his special stat increase, actually, that'll be cool. Go away. I wonder if Klonoa is... I'm also curious, actually. I wonder if his social stat is high enough for me to just use his first special attack instead of his second one. So I can get rid of both these enemies at the same time, despite them being pretty far away from each other. Let's see what happens here. They're not very far away from each other anymore, sure, but whatever. Alright, so that was not worthwhile. I mean, if I hadn't used that, I still probably would have ended up having to use 2 special attacks anyway, so whatever. Without actually made a difference then. So nothing lost. More fun formations to attack in. Come on. Let's look at that. Someone tries to hit me and they just, or rather specifically, a Glibs tries to hit me, and it misses me. But then they still managed to get 2 crits on me that one time. However that worked. Okay. Now that's gonna be it for this. Well, now that's gonna be it for this episode. So click on here and Densetsu Star Medal.